investment, we can create an appropriate climate for India being the biggest investment destination, and this is the time. Because other countries will take some more time, including China. Question is, are we ready to do so? Important legislations. Parliament is meant for legislation. If it cannot be passed, or even if it is passed without debate, without due diligence, are we doing justice to it? Therefore, my most respectful submission would be that let us think and try to find out ourselves that in what way, what mechanism we could adopt to resolve this impasse. Now, some of the points which have been raised, inflation. Sometimes I find erroneously it is to be projected as if growth, because of growth there is inflation. In 1974 I was member of the House. Not that House but this House. And I was also in the government. In September, rate of inflation was as high as 24%. The then Finance Minister, Mr. Y.B. Chavan, had to present a second budget. Indian economy, with the help of our farmers, with the help of our workers, could bring out to negative rate of inflation in 76. Again it went high. 1980, when new government came under Indira Gandhi's leadership, rate of inflation was 16%. 1991, when government was changed, the rate of inflation was 18%. I do not justify that there should be high rate of inflation. Short point which I am trying to drive at, that inflation is an economic phenomenon, distortion between demand and supply, which cause it is to be addressed. And for that, sometimes it takes time. I have some figure. Food inflation and fuel inflation. It is not that as if India is the only exception. I have figured not of 1 year but of 10 years, up to 2010-11. From 2000-2001. Global inflation and its cumulative effects on food is 81.4%. In India, it is 40.26%. Fuel inflation, global, 51.9% in 10 years, cumulative effect. And in India, 21.8%. I do not justify that 21.8% is acceptable. But is it possible? Please show me the path. I will accept it. When I am to import 75%, more than 75% of my oil requirement, and when from 1998 to 2004, March, average rate of petroleum crude was, it started from $12 per barrel, ended at $36 per barrel. The prices of diesel, petrol, kerosene, LPG, could it be compared with the situation when the average price of petroleum crude is $89 per barrel and $107, which is currently going on for 6-7 weeks, that is Brent crude, which we use. Therefore, these are the ground realities. Do you expect food prices will remain the same when the farmers were given in 2004 600 quintal minimum support price, rupees 600 quintal minimum support price for 1 quintal of paddy will remain the same when you are giving 1050 rupees per quintal of paddy plus 50 rupees bonus, assuming the fact that 30% of the total procurement is being procured by the government and fixing the benchmark of the market price. I would like to have, if somebody has these answers, I will be too glad. Providing subsidies. From where subsidies will come? From heaven. Our total budgetary transaction is 12 crore 25 lakhs. 8.5 crores, so 8 crores about tax, non-tax revenue, and 4 lakh crores borrowing. Therefore, 8.5 lakh crores tax, non-tax revenue, 4 lakh crores